Hi Pisces, I'm going to do a quick reading. I have not been at it for a couple of weeks. I've not been feeling very well, and if I'm honest with you, I'm struggling to get back into it. So yeah, I'm going to do what's in store for you for the next couple of weeks now. So it's the 17th of August. I'm going to find out your energy, work, love, and then obviously what you don't see coming. So yes, let's just go for it and find out what's going to happen from the 17th of August right through to the beginning of September in your energy. So you're thinking about the past. So there's a bit of nostalgia there at the moment for you. Yeah, let me pop that there. Work, Queen of Wands. Oh, you're going to have a passionate, you're feeling adventurous, passionate, taking a leap of faith on something in terms of, excitement, adventure, that kind of thing. Relationships, so love, you've got the wheel, so that's the Wheel of Fortune. So there's going to be a shift coming up for you. We'll find out what that is and what you don't see coming, Pisces. One more shuffle, what you don't see coming. We've got manifesting. So there's something being manifested behind closed doors. I don't know whether you're manifesting something, and what you don't see, what's in store, what you don't see coming is some manifestation coming into play. We're going to tap in. We'll get a couple of clarifiers for each one and find out what's going on. So in terms of your energy at the moment, I can see that you're obviously thinking about the past, reminiscing. We are in Venus retrograde and Mercury retrograde. So there's a lot of stuff that will come back to the surface in terms of past feelings, in terms of old relationships, or, nostalgia of any kind to do with the Venus, which is to do with the planet of love. So it could be that you're thinking about the past, reminiscing about old memories. Yeah, the Queen of Swords, let's just find out. Taking a logical approach, you're hanging there though. So with the Hangman and, is the Hangman, sorry, that's in reverse. So you're coming out of Hangman mode. So you might have been recently in Hangman mode, feeling a little bit sort of, I can see that. So yeah, you're coming out of Hangman mode. Now you're taking action and coming at things with more logical sort of, a more logical approach. It could be that you've been in Hangman mode because you've been reminiscing about certain things from the past. You've been sort of contemplating old memories, and now you're sort of ready to move forward logically. So you're now ready to move forward in the next couple of weeks, more resourcefully, more assured, more powerful, quitting things out that no longer serve you, that kind of thing. So you're in a very powerful energy of the Queen of Swords. With the Hangman being in reverse, that says to me that there has been a moment in time, maybe around this month, that you've been feeling a little bit sort of nostalgic, hanging there, thinking too much about the past, that kind of thing. Yeah, let's find out with the Queen of Wands what's going on. You're coming out of that energy now. Yeah, there's something to do with wounded warrior. So maybe you're feeling a bit exhausted and you're trying to be strong and move forward with the new passion. The Queen of Wands is a person that likes to come at things with more passion. She's got a sense of sort of adventure about her, a sense of sort of knowing. She's quite ambitious. So it could be that you're trying to be strong about your ambition and move forward. However, there's the wounded warrior. So there's something that's made you wounded. You might be also feeling a little bit exhausted. It could be because of the retrogrades. And like I said, thinking about the past has taken a lot of your energy. So you're thinking about a lot of stuff at the moment in terms of the past, that you're coming out of that. But you're still in a wounded energy. Something at work might have sort of wounded you. Yeah, I mean, we haven't got anybody else involved. The Queen of Wands is you taking a more passionate approach on something, which is great. Relationships. Let's have a look at your relationships. There's a wheel here. Oh my God, there's a massive change coming up for you, Pisces. We've got the wheel and the wheel again. So we've got the Wheel of Fortune twice in this reading, one clarifying the other. The Wheel of Change is about direction. So you might be thinking you're going in one direction in your life in terms of a relationship or in terms of a situation, and then the Wheel of Fortune shifts you to somewhere else. Now, it can only be a good shift because the Wheel of Fortune is always in your favour. It also makes you look at things again. So maybe with a nostalgia card, it's giving you an opportunity to look back on a situation that has happened in the past. in terms of a relationship, and see what, you know, if there's something that you need to redo or do it over. The Wheel of Fortune does sort of indicate that you come up to a crossroads and you might be shifted to a new direction, or you might be told to go back and redo something that's happened in the past. Let me find out. There is definitely something to do with, and the King of Swords. How weird. So you've got the Queen of Swords here and then the King of Swords. So it could be to do with the counterpart, King of Swords, or somebody, the King of Swords and yourself, are having to look at a situation because you're both counterparts, both having a wheel each to look at a situation to re-navigate yourselves back to one another, possibly. If that resonates with you, it could be that you need to have a practical approach or a logical approach on how you're going to move forward in the Wheel of Fortune in terms of relationships. Due to the fact the Six of Cups is here, that says to me that you're living quite nostalgically. You're living in the past still, possibly. Still reminiscing. You are definitely coming out of that, but still reminiscing about stuff that have happened in the past. And now you're ready for the wheel to shift, and then you're going to now take a logical approach on how you do it. If not, it could be that there's a King of Swords, which doesn't have to be a Libra, a Gemini or an Aquarius, but it could be someone that's very logical in your life, very strong-minded, very sort of you know, very sort of business-like, sort of straight to the point, you know, doesn't beat around the bush, that kind of person that's in your life already. And that is your counterpart, possibly, with the King and Queen of Swords being here. There's definitely a do-over. Let me just take one more card for that, because ultimately the Wheel of Fortune twice here doesn't give me the third card that I needed. Who's the King of Swords? Yeah, there's mental conflict here with somebody. There's definitely something to do with you both having to re-look at something that's happened in the past. Due to the fact the Wheel of Fortune has come out twice, with conflict, so you might be in conflict in a relationship regarding moving forward. So you might be still in kind of some loop, in terms of especially mental loop, because it's all about your mental restrictions. So you could be mentally thinking about this loop that you've been going through, and the Wheel of Fortune is here to tell you need to really take another look at a situation. It could be that you are having to, because it's a counterpart, you're both having to look at a situation and work out a way of ending this cycle of some kind. Very interesting. What's the Magician? So the Magician in things, what you don't see coming. I've got equal give and take. So balancing you out. So this is something to do with balancing a situation or balancing yourself out. And coming at things, what you don't see coming is something coming in really good for you. Equal give and take. A lot of sort of ability to be very structured and very stable for you, but it's coming in slow. You're manifesting this change. You're manifesting a wheel of some kind as well in your relationships. It doesn't have to be romantic. It could be that you're manifesting a cycle to come to an end and some fortune coming your way in terms of the relationships that you have with people. Definitely a solid offer coming your way, Pisces. There's definitely something to do with equal give and take, bringing balance into a situation via like manifestation. So what you don't see coming is the manifestation of balance and manifestation of an offer or some stability coming forward for you. So I love that. I'm just going to pull a romance oracle card to find out what's going on in your relationships. Pisces relationships. We have got retreat. So it's time to retreat. I can see there that you've been in hangman mode, and maybe it is some time to retreat and sort of take a bit of time out, retreat on your own, or maybe you and this person, if there is a King of Swords in your life, because you're the Queen of Swords, maybe it's time for you both to retreat and sort of come out of this conflict of some kind that you're both in. Let me get you a Moonology to find out what's in store for you in terms of the rest of the month. Yeah, King and Queen of Swords is a counterpart. So that could be that you both having to redo something again or relook at a new way of, I don't know, changing a loop possibly, because that is the loop card to me, the Wheel of Fortune. It's like redoing it again and looking at what you've done, and you haven't really looked at what you've done properly, if that makes sense. You haven't time for healing, by the way, but yeah, you haven't sort of learned a lesson. So there's a lesson that you need to learn here with this other person, but it's a time for healing. That's what I got for you.